Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Happy Saturday to everybody. Out here on the West Coast, it's a little gloomy. It's supposed to rain this weekend, but rain is better than earthquakes, right? Unfortunately, a few days ago in South Asia, between two countries, Burma, which some of you know it as Myanmar, which I have a coworker who's from there. I need to reach out to her and ask how her people is. Also, to the right, Thailand. Heavy damage in Bangkok. And Myanmar is the poorest country on the planet, so they say. So they seek aid from us, yet we cut funds on federal spending. So let's see how bad the damage was. Man. What the hell? Whole floor collapsed. That building collapsed. Sheesh. Rooftop swimming pools, spilling water to the ground. Jeez.
I was on the road with a colleague and we started seeing the car swinging from left to right. We didn't understand at first that it could be an earthquake. But then we quickly realized when we heard about the news from Bangkok downtown that it was actually a real earthquake. It was quite impressive. The cars in front of us were shaking a lot.
See, when you see everything around you just shaking, you feel sick, not realizing that there's actually an earthquake occurring. Like, that's the last thing you think about when an earthquake is actually taking place. It's the same thing here on the West Coast. We just had one like about a week and a half ago. I was sitting on the couch. I was texting my uncle. I thought it was my neighbors above me, and I heard the waves from two different sides at the same time. That's how I know, oh, that's an earthquake. Better duck under a table or something.
A pickup truck has hit the car that was in front of them because of that.
Yeah. Wow, 1:30 p.m. right before rush hour. That's like everybody's business lunchtime between 12 and 2 o'clock. So yeah. So a lot of people are coming in and out of those large buildings.
Here you can see people standing outside. No one has the right to go back to their building yet. It's quite a mess at the moment in Bangkok.
Ooh-wee, look at that crack in the wall. And mind you, in a lot of these other third world countries, the buildings, the large ones, a lot of them aren't retrofitted like they are here in America. They have a lot of strict building codes. Like, they have to follow everything and be up to code. But these other buildings, like, let's say a country like India, the buildings crumble all the time there because they're not retrofitted. So they don't follow up and maintain the construction as much as they do here in the West, because everything is micromanaged here in the United States, yet nothing is disaster proof. So there you go. You can't really defeat Mother Nature. .2 miles. Sheesh.
ขยับให้หน่อยเอาขยับ
17 million people. Sheesh. And I noticed that's a common trait in Asian countries. A lot of people are living in high-rise apartments, flats, condos, whatever you want to call them. And that's a new trend here in America too. Is a lot of the newer homes and the newer development are buildings. Everybody's is transitioning to building life now, that being that less people are starting families. So a lot of smaller home units are being built. That's crazy. Look at all that debris. Within over 100 years, this is the most massive earthquake in modern times. Ah, man, it's just a hot mess, you know? These are the monks. Yeah. Imagine watching a whole building in front of you just collapse. I never seen a bridge collapsed in water like that. Whew. These are some traumatizing views. Anybody that's, you know, obsessed with photography, they're good. Whoever's up there on the totem pole in photography, the highest paid photographers, they're about to get paid bank for taking pictures of all the massive destruction. I'm not even trying to be funny, but damn. Like, this is stuff you don't see every day. So, of course, you're going to try to take the best pictures you could. Damn.
Wait! The whole building collapsed.
Lucky them. Look at all that smoke.
Of course, is flush over like a water.
You know, this looks worse than 9/11, to be honest with you. The only difference was a plane didn't go inside a building. But everything is just collapsing around you. But you can't really compare the death numbers with both events, though. Wow, he's lucky. When you're on the first floor, you have a greater chance to escape versus being felt dizzy. And let's check the geography reference while we're looking at all this too. So, like I said, they're neighboring countries. This is Myanmar right here, which most of the damage was. The epicenter was over here. And then next door, you have Thailand right here. They didn't say anything about Cambodia, though, but those that are in north in China and south of China, they felt it, but they didn't say exactly which cities, though. But aftershocks are long. So earthquakes could be felt up to like 60, 70 miles away, sometimes even more. It all depends on the size of the earthquake and the aftershocks. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. All the devastation.
ได้แต่นั่งรออย่างนี้แหละ
เราก็ยังมีความหวังกัน
ใช่ภาวนาให้ลูกไปที่โรงพยาบาลแล้ว
ไม่ได้แจ้งอะไรเลยว่าชื่ออะไรไปอยู่โรงพยาบาลมั่งก็อาจจะไปอยู่โรงพยาบาลหรือว่าไงเนี่ยให้คิดไปฝั่งนู้นดีกว่าก็ภาวนาไว้
โอ้ยใจหายเลยไม่นึกไม่ฝันว่าจะเจอเหตุการณ์แบบนี้ทำใจยังไม่ได้เลยเนี่ยสั่นไปทั้งตัวเลยหลานสาวด้วยนะไม่รู้จะเจออะไรภาวนาขอให้ปลอดภัยเนาะเราก็นั่งลุ้นเราทำอะไรไม่ได้ก็ลุ้นอย่างเดียว
Yeah, if you outside, all you can do is run. Nice thing. Yeah, but we had budget cuts.
The government of Myanmar has asked for international support, and our team in Myanmar is already in contact in order to fully mobilize our resources in the region to support the people of Myanmar. But of course, there are other countries impacted, but the epicenter is in Myanmar, and Myanmar is the weakest country in this present situation.
100 years. Wow, that's crazy. I just want to know, how is this going to impact all the expats traveling and everything, or the expats that are already living over there? They probably want to get up out of there now because, you know, everything is good until it's not. A lot of us want to move to these southern countries in Asia because it's cheaper, but then it's like everything's okay until when disaster strikes, because they don't have the money for quick recovery like they do out here on the West. So it's like, damn if you move out of America and damn if you don't. So, yeah, my heart goes out to them. Sheesh, what a disaster. Anyway, this is Kai Veo. I'll catch you on the next video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm out. Catch you on the next video. Peace.
Thank you.